very important housekeeping this week. I don't want to say the most important one we've ever done because that's not true, but it's up there. First thing, the things causing heart attacks and blood clots this week, tiny particles in the air. Not fully sure what that means.
Yeah, it says tiny particles in the air may trigger sudden heart attacks, study suggests. And the subtext says nearly a decade's worth of data collected across Singapore suggests increased concentration of tiny particles in the air can trigger cardiac arrests. So almost a decade's worth of study, and it happens to end just now, just with tiny particles in the air.
Good thing they did that research. Not fully sure what that all means. Be careful if you're breathing out there, guys. With the section we always talk about the blood clots and heart problems each week, we also talk about myocarditis. There was a recent study that came out that included 500,000 people, and they basically said that COVID does not give people long-term myocarditis. The only thing that does so far, it seems like, is the Maxine.
Waters.
Is Maxine Waters.
Yeah. So it says the incidence of myocarditis and pericarditis in post-COVID-19 unvaccinated patients, a large population-based study. And it said, we did not observe an increased incidence of neither pericarditis nor myocarditis in adult patients recovering from COVID-19 infection.
Interesting. So no myocarditis for COVID people unless you got the vaccine, and then who knows what you got. And Pfizer and Moderna are now launching an investigation to track health problems caused by the vaccine. I guess now's the time.
Yeah. Pfizer and Moderna launched trials to track whether health issues arise years after getting their COVID vaccines. So yeah, let's just start that up now.
Might as well take a look and see if it's bad for people, I guess, now that everyone took it.
Forced everyone to get it, fired federal employees for not getting it. But yeah, let's start looking under the hood right now.
Exactly. Now's the time. All right. We've had the mini bikes for a couple days now.
Yeah.
It's been great. A couple things we need to address. Number one, guys, stop sending me this picture of the two guys on the bike. I don't know. I don't even think it's funny. I don't get the reference. Are you guys saying that's who we bought the bikes from? Like, I don't fully get it.
Yeah.
The
Fat twins. What are they called? The something twins?
I think the fat twins is what they call them. So I don't fully get that. I don't know why everyone keeps sending me that picture. It has nothing to do with us. We got the bike from a local place, both of them. Number two, Richard Ratboy, unfortunately, got arrested while riding the bikes.
Okay.
Here's a picture. Richard Ratboy got arrested while riding the bikes, and he needed 4 handcuffs to connect to his hands behind his back. A new record. 4 cuffs. Daisy chained him up. He daisy chained him up.
That's what I was going to say. 4 handcuffs daisy chained together just to get you in the squad car. It's like, dude, just let him sit in the back.
Yeah, and we're just kidding. Obviously, we didn't get arrested. The cops don't care. We were actually riding the bikes on the street, and we saw a cop. And
that was like our test, our moment.
Yeah, exactly. And the cop wasn't even like, nah. He just like completely was driving and did not notice anything out of the ordinary. And nothing in his brain was like, hey, these guys are riding illegal street bikes.
Yeah.
So shout out to the NOPD.
Yeah, shout out to their slow-ass response time and other pressing issues that are keeping them busy.
You've created an environment where it's basically Wild West and we can do what we want. And with that, we're riding the mini bikes.
We have to take advantage of it. If we're here, we're in the Wild West, we're in the no-go zone, like we might as well have our fun.
Yeah, zero care from the cops. Speaking of needing 4 handcuffs to connect your hands behind your back, I've been getting very specific targeted ads lately. 2 that have really stuck out to me. One was for extra wide shoes that don't require bending over to tie the laces. You just slide they're extra wide and then you just slide your feet in. Don't know why the data is indicating that I'm trending towards not being able to bend over. That's a little weird. And then the second ad that really stuck out to me was an ad for mayonnaise. And I think they have a lot of data on me because the ad they showed me was like a pile of French fries basically covered in mayonnaise. Like the amount of mayonnaise that they showed would like disgust my mom and sister.
Yeah. Like we get it. It's a mayo commercial. You want to focus on the product, but that was disgusting.
It was targeted to me. I guess in the data that they collect, I guess I'm a heavy mayo user. Maybe for some people that are normal, they would do like a light mayo user, a little bit on a sandwich, like maybe a mom packing sandwiches or something. But for me, they just drenched the fries in mayo and thought I would like it. But I'm talking about it, so maybe they're right.
Yeah.
So they definitely have the data.
So what about the fat guy shoes? What do they think? What do they think of you?
I think they're just trying to make my life easier.
Okay.
And I don't think they know how, if it's that bad yet.
It's funny because there's a certain point in advertising where they should either advertise to you weight loss stuff or the fat fuck stuff. And they've chosen the latter.
I used to get the workout gym thing that required no exercise. You just put it on and it shakes your body and everyone's like sweating in the thing like this.
They got no conversions, so they stopped,
Yeah.
right?
So then they're like, all right, he's just going to live as a fat fuck. How can we make his fat fuck life easier? I guess is kind of what they're going with.
Shoes he doesn't have to tie that are triple E, quadruple
and
E.
mayo. And mayo. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, he'll eat the mayo. He'll get gigantic,
Put
more
on the
gigantic,
shoes.
and then he'll just slide his shoes on and do his little half-mile walk and think it's exercise.
Next thing, they're going to be advertising you a handcuff, but it's going to be a 4-pack. Just a daisy chain together.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
All right.
Next, Leah Thomas cut her balls off. Congratulations, Leah.
Welcome, Leah.
Smart to wait till after the season was over. Get that test, get those victories, get the belt, get the champion emblem or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now's the time to fully become a lady.
I respect it more than
Yeah.
just having a cock out there beating up women. But I also like it in like a sick way where I'm twisted, where I want to see them go all the way. Like trans people, I want to see them go all the way because then you realize, well, what was I? Was I really trans or did I just make a huge mistake and now I have to take
interesting.
pills every day?
That's dark.
Yeah, it is pretty dark for me.
But you're a sick fuck.
Well, I mean, it's like if you want the benefits, you want society to pretend, then I think you need to take a leap.
You need to show us that you're committed.
Exactly. So, enjoy dilating your front hole and everything that comes with womanhood, like all the girls do.
Just classic womanhood.
Just, all
Get
the
the
pills
balls out.
all the pills that they have to take every day, girl stuff,
Girls, life is a lady.
Yeah.
All right. Next, someone asked me about my opinion on Little Caesars Pizza. I don't really have a take there. I know it's hot and ready pizza for $6.
Yeah.
Which is just like, I don't know. They cook it 2 hours ago and leave it out, and it's $6. I guess is the upside.
Yeah, exactly. Hot and ready's they're called.
So I don't really engage with pizza like that. I think pizza is kind of like a not healthy food that you eat every now and then. So you're gonna want to enjoy it and get good.
It might as well be the best. Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't really have a take on Little Caesars Pizza.
I mean, it's broke food. It's broke guy food.
Yeah.
It's like if you're going through a hard time, you're struggling, whatever.
All
Little
day.
Caesars,
Or if you need to feed like people who won't complain, like a 6th grade baseball team, or you need to feed some people for free, basically.
Exactly.
Couple Little Caesars pies, $15 out the door with a 2-liter. Hey, some people's prerogative, not mine. I don't engage with pizza like that. Next, I have a little bit of a hack. If you guys are like ordering snacks or candy or zebra cakes or something, and you ordered a lot of stuff and people are kind of looking at you like you're ordering candy at 10 o'clock at night, you can say, oh, just got some snacks for the week. And you call it snacks for the week, and then hopefully no one notices you eat the week's worth of snacks in one night. Just call it, oh, I got some snacks for the week, just, up in my supplies.
Yep.
And then you can do whatever you want. Hopefully no one notices.
Yeah.
It's a little tip I've learned along the way.
I don't even really want to comment. I don't want to expose anybody who's doing some heavy snacking, but let's just say snacks for the week, they don't really last.
Yeah, I'm not going to expose anybody either, but it sounds like Richard Rappai and I are thinking of the same guy.
Yeah. An unnamed third party who won't be
Whoever
found.
that is. All right, next, Tom Brady lost $650 million apparently in the FTX scandal.
Is that really true, though? Like,
I don't know.
650, that seems absurd.
It seems like all the money.
It seems like his entire net worth I don't really buy that number.
Yeah, so I don't fully understand that. And then obviously him and Giselle are divorced. And now I'm kind of wondering, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Which part of dealing with Giselle the witch is Tom Brady in? Is he now divorced and he's free from the spells? Or is he now divorced and cursed from the wicked witch who's mad at him?
Well, his record is looking cursed. His record right now is looking cursed.
Well, I think he is undefeated since his divorce, right?
Yeah, it's like 1-0 though, right?
So there's some upside, but then he also lost all the money to FTX potentially. There's maybe some downside. So I'm trying to figure out which part of the curse cycle Tom Brady is in. Is he free of the curses, or is he newly cursed from a mad witch?
And did you see Giselle is just like, we thought it was all, is Tom Brady going back to football? Does he love his family? Blah, blah, blah. And then she's like on a date with her Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor.
Who she's been probably on a date with the whole time.
Well, exactly. Who she's been flirty with. So,
Disgusting.
hey, men, stay strong out there. Even if you're Tom Brady with millions and millions of dollars.
No one's safe. It's almost easier
no one's
to
safe.
not be Tom Brady.
I know. You might as well be Mike, who works at Domino's.
Or the Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor.
It's 100%.
Yeah, so now's not the time to be Tom Brady, guys. If that's you,
Take a step back.
take a step back.
Yeah.
Don't go to the NFL.
Well, but so Tom Brady's in an interesting situation, and if where his division in football is like the worst division ever, so the fact that his team still sucks right now, he can still make the playoffs and then beat a couple, fraudulent teams. So we'll see if Tom Brady wins a Super Bowl this year on a backdoor freakish record thing.
He reversed the curse.
He reversed the curse, and we'll have our proof. So
And if something bad happens to him, he's cursed even worse.
exactly.
All right, that makes sense. What books do you have propping up your mic behind your laptop?
I didn't know you'd call me out like that. So I have a short mic here, very short mic. I bet the audience could guess. I have Always a Soldier by Rob Smith, the autobiography. And then I have American Muckraker by James O'Keefe.
2 great books.
One better than the other, but,
We'll let the audience decide.
which one's
That's what's
that?
going on behind Richard Appleway's laptop.
Yeah, I keep it hidden. I keep it obscure, but you've outed me. And I have to hunch down for this mic, and I don't want to do that, so I let Rob help me out every day.
You didn't even notice. I said laptop. I said laptop twice.
Sometimes I don't even hear what you say because, podcast-wise, you have to be thinking of your next move. And so sometimes I let it go in one ear and just kind of, you got me there, laptop.
I said laptop.
Okay.
With the D. Because I say laptop, and then people like Chinese Donut Boy the other day said laptop, and I was just like, what?
Yeah.
So I hear laptop, and then I just started saying lad top.
Okay.
So it's like either lab, or lad. Laptop.
Okay, great. Thank you for the lesson. Is this the most important housekeeping we've ever had?
That's why I said it's not.
Okay.
That's why I said it's not. And it's pretty much done.
Well, I actually made a meme for you. Surprise little ending of housekeeping.
Okay.
Speaking of appearances and quadruple handcuffs and whatever else you have going on.
Okay. I did not know about this.
But my meme is, when you tell Fleckus his beard looks like shit and he should at least trim the stringy side hairs coming off the side of his beard.
Wow. I didn't know that. I just, you're telling me now for the first time.
That's true. I did
that's
not know that. You're telling me for the first time. Yeah, the beard is getting a little out of hand.
Like this stuff here to the side, what's the point of keeping that? Why can't you just round that off? I
don't-
think the audience has the same concerns, right?
I don't hear him saying anything.
All right. Well, comment down below if Fleckus's beard has gone too schizo. It is schizo season, but that's a little too
That's
far.
what it is. It's schizo season. I don't do anything to the beard. It just grows. It's the longest it's ever been right now. I have a lot of beard here. I don't really plan on doing anything different. Maybe I will trim the sides a little bit to look less like the twin bikers.
I'm calling it disorderly. It's a disorderly beard right now.
Well, maybe so.